All right, so I've talked about this a couple times before, but I haven't shown any of it yet. The wainscoting for this building. Just kind of been picking at it as I get days that aren't too terribly cold. Going through, have to pull all the nails on the bottom of all these sheets. Then we're installing a drip edge. And we're doing that because I didn't feel like trying to chase down the correct panel. So as you can see, these ribs, if I can remember, where's the edge? There's an edge of a sheet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 rib panel for a 3-foot wide. The new sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 ribs, so they do not line up with the top ones. So to make sure water doesn't get in, that's what we're doing. Water will come down, out, and drip off the edge, and anything that hits this will just run down. Got some sheets in, but now when we backfilled this gravel all along here, it's a little bit too high, so I've kind of been waiting for days to thaw out that gravel so I can dig a little bit of it out to get the sheets to go on there. But for today, I think I can at least work on putting this drip edge all the way across there, so we're at least ready when it is thawed out enough, hopefully the next few days here, to dig a little gravel out, slap some sheets on, and get this thing a little more protected from the weather and looking a whole lot better. Well, the guys made it back out today, and it is done. It is all weather tighted and buttoned up. Steel looks great. Almost looks like it was originally done that way. Very, very thrilled with it. I'm glad they did it at a time of day when it wasn't too windy out. And now, still get the door slam a little bit when we come in, but it doesn't do it near as bad as before we got that done. No light gap above the door, no wind coming around sides. Very pleased with that. Just can't wait till maybe later this year when we do that one down there. So I'm gonna trim these down and see if we can get some installed. Okay, quick disclaimer. I am not an expert. I don't have a ton of experience, just doing the best that I can. So don't take what I say or how I do it as gospel, because I'm sure somebody could point out little things that I'm not doing quite right compared to what they would normally do if they're a professional. But I think that's starting to look pretty good. I'm certainly satisfied with how it's turning out. So I'm gonna try and continue on with the cut the sheet method. You can see over here a little bit where the height difference of the sheet, man, I still can't talk today, of the sheets are. But like I said, once we need more gravel out here anyway in the parking lot and stuff, we'll make this all nice and level and build it up a little bit. It'll cover all the bottom of the sheets anyway. Again, don't know if that's right, wrong, and different, but that's what we're gonna do. Well, quite a bit done, and oh so close, but I ran out of screws. I have more red ones. I'm out of white. I'm picky, so I'll wait till I get more white ones. Got to go to Menards to get more, which is fine, because any of you in our area that have a Menards, you know that wonderful 11% rebate with all the stuff that I bought for this is going to pay for our new air compressor for the shop. So just waiting for that 11% rebate to come back. We'll get more screws and an air compressor, and we'll be back on this project. There we go. That wall on the other end is the only thing that's not done now, but we will worry about that much later when we do the garage door on the other end. It's all buttoned up and looking good. I feel a lot better having that all put together. Even reattached our downspout that was not hooked up. All right, a little bit of a cold morning, but we're inside, so it's not so bad. You can kind of tell now in the new shop, we've got tractor, telehandler, skid loader, and truck all inside here, and still plenty of room to move around. So this is exactly what I was hoping for with this space. Planning on doing the oil change on the telehandler today, and then I've got another project to work on here. We finally picked up our new air compressor. This is the air outlet down here, and we're probably going to mount a hose reel somewhere over here. Now the hose reel that I have has a leak. I anticipate it just being an O-ring on the swivel here. So I've got that taken apart already. Gonna try and get that button back up. Got our hose and fitting for it as well. Try and get that all worked in and set up so it's ready to rock and roll today. The only thing that might be left then would be the wiring in the compressor so it has power. All right, yeah, as you can see, these are very, very brittle. They actually broke into a bunch of pieces as I took them off. And that is not gonna seal off the airflow very well at all. So I'll see if I got some O-rings that'll match this up, and we'll get this thing slapped back together. Went and held those in front of the heater for a minute to hopefully make them a little more pliable, easier to install. I hope. We'll see. Finally installed. This hose reel will be here. It doesn't reach across the whole shop, but I do have another hose reel I could put like halfway down or something. And we're out of the way of the door. So now the last thing to do is to get power to it. And then we'll finally have a working air compressor in the new shop. Got our second hose reel installed. The other one's down there by the compressor. That hose reel will reach this one to plug in. This one should go anywhere we want in this end of the shop. Should even go out that door. I would like to clean equipment out there, and I have another hose that we can hook in with it when we go to clean equipment, when we come back from the field and stuff. Ideal? Probably not. I mean, it would be really nice to have hard pipes through here for all that and be able to plug in wherever we want, but that's just not what we're doing right now. So for now, we're going to daisy chain hoses and do all that stuff, but at least it's in. Still don't have the electrical done on that air compressor, but meeting with power company soon and electrician to get permanent power wired into this building. So we'll keep you posted on that as it comes to fruition, but we're really excited about that. And we can do some other stuff around here once that all is complete. Then we're going to wrap it up. We're going to head home, spend time with the family, and head to church this evening. And we will pick it up tomorrow and go from there. Catch you later.